J.J. Watt of the Houston Texans. They will be featured on Hard Knocks on HBO, and the Texans defensive end joins us now. Let me start with the weather, the serious part of this conversation. Have you been exposed to all the flooding in Houston?
Where I live, I really didn't experience a whole lot of it. I mean, I experienced the storm and the craziness, but no, it was more up in the city. And, I mean, seeing the photos and seeing some of the videos, it was really incredible.
How long have you been in Houston?
I've been in Houston for 5 years now.
No, I mean, as far as the off-season.
Oh, the off-season. I've been here for since April, mid-April, late April.
Have you ever taken a day off where you just say, I'm going to have some nachos, I'm going to sit on the couch and watch Law and Order marathon?
I have taken off days. It's necessary, otherwise you'd run yourself straight into the ground. But not Law and Order marathons, no. But there are cheat days for meals. There's vacations. So yeah, there's definitely time where I get to enjoy myself.
Yeah, but give me a cheat day, like that you have bad food that you eat.
Yeah, well, the biggest time for me for cheat days is immediately following the season. So the first couple days after the season, maybe three days after the season, I really can let myself do whatever I want. So maybe it's stopping and having a burger, or maybe it's some wings, something like that. But no, it doesn't get really outrageously crazy.
How's the cabin?
The cabin's good. I miss it. Obviously, I'm down here in Houston for OTAs and everything now, but it's great. I love it up there. It's beautiful.
Is it Brofest at the cabin?
I mean, a little bit, because my brothers are only 45 minutes away up in Madison. All my best friends are up there in Wisconsin. So, yeah, it's a great place for us all to hang out, and there's obviously plenty of land. So it's a little bit of a bro fest, but I really enjoy it up there.
If you could invite another NFL player from another team, who would you invite to Brofest?
I have no idea.
Wait, you don't have friends on other teams that you'd invite?
Oh, I have plenty of friends on our teams. I mean, last offseason, Brooks Reed came up and trained with me, so I'm sure that would be high on the list, because he's experienced Wisconsin before in the winter, and he's come up and trained with my trainer, so that'd be a good fit.
How would Russell Wilson do at Brofest?
I don't know. Obviously, he played at Wisconsin, so I'm sure he'd do just fine.
He went Hollywood. Like he can't fit. He doesn't go to cabins anymore. He goes to the White House, JJ.
Yeah, I know. No, that's great. Good for him. That's beautiful.
If you would have voted to do Hard Knocks or not, if it came down to your vote, how would you have voted?
I don't think there's many players that would vote for it. So I prefer to focus on the football.
But is there how much pressure is on you to be one of the stars of this?
I mean, I don't think I'm really going to do anything different than I normally do. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to play the game. We got a glimpse of it last year when the Falcons came here with it. But, I mean, I don't think there's really going to be a whole lot that changes for me. When it comes training camp time, it's time to work. And you go to work, and the days when the fans are out there, you have fun with the fans, you enjoy your time with the fans. So I'm sure that'll be good footage for them. But I'm not really going to do anything I've done differently from previous training camps.
So they're not asking you yet to do anything specific?
Not yet, no. They haven't come to me yet and asked for anything. But, I mean, it's obviously only a few days old, the news, so I'm sure there will be some asks in the future, but we'll handle that when the time comes.
He's J.J. Watt of the Texans joining us, Dan Patrick Show. I saw that picture. I don't know if you tweeted it, but the bruise you had from your groin down to your calf. How did that happen?
That was in the first half of the Bills game. I was going up to block a pass, came running in, and Fred Jackson came and did what any good running back would do, and he came and chop blocked me right in the upper thigh region, and I made the conscious decision not to protect myself and try and block the pass instead, and he laid a pretty good one on me, and it left that bruise, and it was pretty serious, but I mean, obviously, at the end of the day, it looks a whole lot worse than it actually felt. It was just a bruise, but it made it difficult to walk for a little while. But nothing that most football players don't have to deal with on a daily basis.
It looked like you'd spilled paint on your purple paint on your leg.
Yeah, it got pretty gnarly for a little while there. It was massive, and it took a lot of care, and our trainers did a great job making sure that I was able to go back out there in the second half, and then also being able to play in the following weeks. It was no small task.
Do you have any interest in Deflategate?
No.
Why?
It doesn't affect me. I don't throw the football. I don't carry the football. I just go after it.
Do you care if a quarterback, if they let quarterbacks manipulate the football? So your quarterback was able to do it, and their quarterback was able to do it. Do you care?
I mean, if it makes a difference, then obviously you want it regulated. But I mean, I don't. I literally probably couldn't tell the difference. But I'm not a quarterback.
Yeah, but you're catching the ball now. Now you're a slash tight end.
Yeah, my hands aren't good enough to be able to tell the difference.
The off season sounded interesting.
It's been good.
We didn't get any postcards here, so tell me where you went.
No, it's been good. I spent a lot of time back up in Wisconsin. Did a few things in L.A. A little bit in Atlanta, but for the most part, it really was spent most of the time up in Wisconsin, and that's really where I feel most comfortable. That's where obviously it's my home, where all my family is, so it's great to be able to spend time up there with the trainer I've been training with for 9 years now, so it's been a great off season.
Yeah, but you went to London, right?
Yeah, I was in London just on Sunday watching the Chelsea lift up the Premier League Cup, so that was pretty incredible. Had a great experience, got to experience some really cool things that I'd been looking forward to. And one of the coolest things, I was just talking to our media down here about it yesterday, was I was sitting in the stands and there was a little 10-year-old boy sitting behind me, and just to hear how excited he was, and to hear he would just yell out the players' names every time he saw them, literally 2 hours straight. He'd, oh, look, John Terry, oh, look, it's Didier Drogba. And the whole game he was so excited, and it just kind of was able to put into perspective for me what it must feel like to be a fan at one of our games, and it kind of brings you back, and it makes you realize how special these opportunities that we get are. So you never really know whose lives you're affecting, but that kind of gave me a glimpse to see and remind me what it's like.
You got it. Could you have played soccer?
Maybe goalie, but I don't think my foot coordination, my eye-foot coordination is exactly high enough.
What's the update on Jadeveon Clowney?
He's still going through rehab and everything, so he's in here working to get back on the field, and obviously that's where we need him. So we look forward to whenever that day comes.
What's the schedule today?
Schedule today is we have meetings, we have more meetings, we have practice, we have workout, then we have more meetings, and then we break for the day as a team. So it's a bit of a day, but that's how OTAs go, and it feels good to be back into a vibe and actually playing football again. I think that's where we all feel the most comfortable. You know, the off season is a bit long, and we need it to get our bodies back, but it's good to be back on the field.
What do you like on game day?
I'm very loose on game day. I'm very loose. I'm very energetic.
But some guys aren't approachable on, like Randy Johnson when he used to pitch. Even his teammates didn't even talk to him. Right?
Yeah, no, I've talked to anybody. I really enjoy game day because all the work's done. I mean, you've already put in the time. You've already done your preparation. So I go out there. I play catch with the fans. I like to, shake hands, say hello to people. I like to goof around with my teammates. Really just enjoy it because you only get 16 a year, and then however many extra you get, and then you only get so many years of it. So why not enjoy it? It's one of the coolest experiences ever.
Yeah, but then you turn it on.
Yeah, but I think it's not like for me, turning it on is just having fun and going out there and doing what I know how to do best.
But you're not angry when you play?
I don't know. I'm not really angry unless there's a certain person that's done something to me, unless there's somebody makes me angry. But I don't need to be angry to play because I'm going out there and I'm doing my job.
But if I did something to you,
yeah,
what would happen?
Then we're going to have a problem, Dan. Then we're going to have a problem.
How does it get settled?
You want to find out? We can next time I see you, we can make that happen. No, it's one of those things where you do whatever it takes to settle it.
Well, tell me, just so I mean, if I accidentally stepped on your hand or kneed you in the groin.
yeah, you're gonna. I mean, maybe I finish off a bull rush a little bit harder, and I wait an extra second to get after the quarterback instead of, it's just little things.
Yeah, and they're going to add up, and they're going to hurt a lot, and then I'm going to end up with a bruise like you had in the Buffalo game on my entire body.
No, that only happens when you go against Fred Jackson. He can do that to you.
Hey, good to talk to you. Have fun with Hard Knocks. Don't say anything stupid. And,
yeah, I know. Thank you.
We'll talk soon. Thanks.
All right, guys. Have a great one. Thank you very much.
JJ1, Texans defensive end.